Welcome back to ND Coins Bank. What if the coin sitting in your pocket, right? Now could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Today, we are revealing one of the most talked about. American coins, the legendary 1776. 1976 Bicentennial Quarter. This is not just an ordinary quarter. This is a coin surrounded by mystery, hidden errors, and collector excitement. Some collectors are desperately searching for a rare variety that features unusual details, including the famous two-dot error that many people never notice. Could you be holding one of these valuable coins without even knowing it? Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to show you the details that could turn an ordinary-looking quarter into a collector treasure. If you love rare coins, valuable error coins hidden, coin secrets, and amazing coin discoveries, then make sure to subscribe to ND Coins Bank and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin opportunity. Now let's uncover the hidden story behind this incredible bicentennial quarter. Have you ever looked at a coin in your pocket and wondered if it could be worth far more than 25 cents? What if I told you that one special bicentennial quarter has captured the attention of collectors across America and around the world? Today we are talking about the famous 1976 bicentennial quarter, a coin that millions of people have seen, but very few have truly examined closely. And if you have one of these quarters sitting in a drawer, a coin jar, an old collection, or even in your wallet, right? Now you may want to pay very close attention, because there is one particular feature that collectors continue searching for, and it could make all the difference. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to CoinBank, and stay until the very end, because there is an interesting detail on this coin that many people completely overlook. The story of the bicentennial quarter begins in the mid-1970s when America was preparing to celebrate 200 years of independence. To honor this historic milestone, the United States Mint created a special quarter unlike any other quarter in circulation. Instead of the traditional eagle design on the reverse side, a new patriotic image was introduced featuring a colonial drummer standing proudly with a torch surrounded by 13 stars, representing the original colonies. The obverse side still featured George Washington, but now the date displayed something unique. Rather than showing a single year, these coins carried the dual date, 1976, symbolizing 200 years of American history. Millions upon millions of these quarters were produced and distributed across the country. Because so many were made, most bicentennial quarters are only worth face value. But that is where things become interesting. Among the millions of ordinary examples, there are certain coins that stand out from the crowd. These are the coins that collectors watch for. These are the coins that can generate excitement. And these are the coins that cause people to take a second look at every quarter they find. One of the most talked about features involves unusual minting characteristics and rare error varieties. Collectors know that errors can transform an ordinary coin into something much more desirable. When a mistake occurs during the minting process, the result can create a coin that is different from the rest. And in the collecting world, different often means valuable. Now imagine finding a bicentennial quarter with a distinctive feature that many collectors discuss, a coin showing what appears to be two noticeable dots in a specific area of the design. This unusual characteristic has attracted attention from hobbyists who spend years examining coins under magnification, searching for tiny details that others miss. Some collectors believe these unusual marks may be connected to a minting variety, while others simply enjoy the mystery surrounding them. Regardless of the exact explanation, one thing is certain. Whenever a coin displays an uncommon feature, collectors become interested. That interest can increase demand, and demand is one of the most important factors in determining a coin's market value. Think about it for a moment. Millions of people spend quarters every day without looking at them. Most never inspect the date. Most never examine the design. Most never check for unusual characteristics. But collectors do. They carefully inspect every line, every letter, every mark, and every detail. Because they understand that hidden among ordinary coins, there are occasionally pieces that tell a unique story. The bicentennial quarter is one of those coins that continues inspiring people to search through pocket change decades after it was first released. There is something special about holding a piece of American history. This coin represents the nation's 200th birthday. It reflects pride, celebration, and a connection to the past. For many collectors, that historical significance alone makes it worth keeping. But when unusual features enter the picture, the excitement grows even stronger. Imagine opening an old coin box passed down through your family. You begin sorting through the contents one coin at a time. Then suddenly you see the dual date, 1776, 1976. Your heart starts beating a little faster. You turn the coin over and see the drummer design. Then you notice something unusual. A detail you have never seen before? Could it be an error? Could it be a variety? Could it be one of the examples collectors are searching for? That moment of discovery is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Every coin has the potential to reveal something unexpected. Every coin has a story, and every collector remembers the thrill of finding a piece that stands out. Across America, thousands of collectors continue, searching for special bicentennial quarters. Some look through bankrolls. Others visit flea markets. Some search estate sales, and many simply check their change every day. They know that valuable discoveries often happen when least expected. The fascinating thing about coin collecting is that knowledge can make all the difference. Two people may look at the exact same coin. One sees 25 cents. The other sees a collectible piece with historical significance and potential value. That difference comes from understanding what to look for. Condition is another important factor. Collectors generally prefer coins that show minimal wear. Sharp details, bright surfaces, and strong strikes often attract more attention than heavily circulated examples. Bicentennial Quarter, preserved in excellent condition, can be much more desirable than one that has spent decades changing hands. This is why many collectors store their coins carefully. They understand that preservation helps maintain both beauty and potential value. When discussing valuable bicentennial quarters, it is important to remember that rarity and demand often work together. A coin can be rare, but if nobody wants it, the value may remain limited. On the other hand, when collectors actively search for a specific variety, prices can increase significantly. That is why unusual features receive so much attention. Collectors love finding something different, something that tells a story, something that separates one coin from millions of others. The mysterious two-dot feature has become one of those talking points. Whenever collectors hear about a possible variety, they become curious. They start examining their own coins. They compare examples. They discuss findings with other hobbyists, and the search continues. Perhaps that is exactly what makes coin collecting so enjoyable. It is not only about value. It is about discovery. It is about history. It is about learning. And it is about sharing excitement with others who appreciate the hobby. Some people dream of finding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Others simply enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Either way, the Bicentennial Quarter remains one of the most recognizable and beloved American coins ever produced. Its unique design ensures that it will always hold a special place in the hearts of collectors. If you own one of these quarters, take a closer look. Examine the date. Inspect the drummer design. Look carefully for unusual details. Check for interesting marks, and pay attention to features that appear different from ordinary examples. You never know what you might discover. Many collectors have stories about coins they nearly spent without realizing their significance. Some were found in pocket change. Others appeared in inherited collections. A few surfaced in forgotten jars sitting on shelves for years. These stories remind us that treasures can sometimes hide in plain sight. The next time you receive change from a store, do not rush to put the coins away. Take a moment and look at them. One of those quarters might have an interesting story waiting to be uncovered. And if you happen to own a 1776-1976 bicentennial quarter with unusual features, especially one displaying the famous two-dot characteristic, being discussed among collectors, you may have something worth researching further. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Every year, new discoveries are made, new varieties are identified, and old assumptions are challenged. That is why collectors remain passionate about the hobby decade after decade. There is always another coin to examine, another mystery to solve, and another story to tell. For many people, the Bicentennial Quarter is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of American history, a reminder of a major national celebration, and a connection to a remarkable moment in time. Holding one is like holding a small piece of the past, a coin they never realized was special. That possibility is what keeps collectors searching. That possibility keeps excitement alive. And that possibility turns an ordinary quarter into a fascinating conversation piece. Thank you for spending your time with CoinBank.